Hello, welcome to the third video on my channel here. And today, it's just going to be a quick video, probably won't be that long, about the most unstoppable play in sports. Definitely in football, which is more what we're talking about here. The quarterback sneak. Now, this play has been put at, I believe, 82%. I'm looking at a thing here from Pro Football Focus. Yeah, 84% success rate on third and fourth down in like less than one, right? Now this begs the question, why do teams not do this every time? I don't know. I mean, I think it's no-brainer. You know, we watched the Cowboys do this QB sneak last year in the playoffs, kind of. It was a QB draw, but you know what I mean. You can get back to the line quick, too, if you don't have any timeouts. In college, it's different because you can get a first down, no problem. But there was 2 instances this weekend, minimum, where it was like, hey, dude, do a quarterback sneak, and you win the game. The first, of course, is at the end of overtime in Kansas State, TCU. Now, this ended up hurting TCU because they made the college football playoff where they'll lose to play Michigan. Ooh. That was on purpose, relax. But yeah, so they were on the 1 yard line, like third and goal, second and goal. Again, not a math guy, 82%. Even when they know it's coming, it's almost impossible to stop. You run it back-to-back plays, statistically, it's pretty much guaranteed you're going to get it. The fact that they didn't even run it once with a good enough quarterback in at Max Duggan was unbelievable. They at least went for a quick handoff, which is better than anything. Like a shotgun handoff, I believe analytics says is better. A shotgun quick handoff. Some teams like to do like the slow draw or like under center and then run back and hand it off. And it gives the defense time, right? Quarterback sneak, you just can't even think about it. Sometimes you go left, sometimes you go right, sometimes you go to the top. You watch Brady and it's unbelievable. My favorite guy to do the quarterback sneak always is Jacoby Brissett. Like when he was on the Dolphins, they would sub him in on quarterback sneaks. They did actually this weekend, the Browns did. I don't know if he ended up sneaking it, but it was like fourth and inches, third and inches, and they brought him in. It was pretty funny. But he's, again, if you can master it, it's unstoppable. The Jets, I'm going to pull up the exact scenario too with the Jets. Let's see here. I think it's downs. Yeah. Right at the end of the game, let's see. There was a minute 20 left in the game. First and goal at the 4. They handed off to their third string running back now that their top 2 guys both out. I think it's Zonovan Knight. Yeah. Second and goal from the 1. You now have 3 plays to get 1 yard, and it was less than a yard because he almost scored in the first play. How do you not quarterback sneak it 3 times? All right, they handed it up the middle, pass incomplete. What are you doing? I know they got the ball back and they almost won the game. They ended up getting picked off, but what are you doing? Run the ball up the middle and get it done. It's a quarterback sneak. You can't stop it. I mean, again, when they stop it, it's like freaking out. What the Jets had is a running clock, so obviously they didn't want to use other timeouts, but Minnesota was using timeouts anyway. If you have the ball, you were down 5 at the point, right? You score a touchdown, and then you probably go for 2, and you can, go up there, but you take the lead. You were trailing the entire game. Minnesota was covering the spread basically the entire game, right? Just QB sneaking up the middle. I don't understand why it's so complicated and it's so cute. Spinning off of this, and I'll just go quickly into this one because I got a few more minutes here. Analytics in general, right? There needs to be a balance. We watched Brandon Staley last year go for it every time against the Raiders in that final Sunday Night Football game where the tie would have got them both to go, which would have been interesting. You got to have a feel for the moment. A lot of these teams just don't like kicking field goals. Another instance of that was the Mike Gesicki out route that he ended up dropping in the 49ers-Dolphins game this past weekend. They kick a field goal there, you're down 3. I know they ended up becoming a blowout, but kicking field goals is not always bad. Is it bad sometimes? Yes. Jeff Brom, Purdue, in the Big Ten championship game, kept kicking field goals. Michigan kept scoring touchdowns. That's how you find yourself down a ton. He was down 12, kicked a field goal to go down 9. Should you kick a field goal there? Probably not. Did it help? Not in the end, against the spread almost, but, who cares about that, right? It's about winning. So you got to know a sense for the moment. the first few coaches that finally embrace analytics in addition to their own gut is going to be great. Like, if you could combine Brandon Staley's analytics with Dan Campbell's gut for going for it, it should be easy. Dan Campbell goes for it all the time, just being like a lineman, tight end guy himself. Jeff Saturday, I've seen going for it a ton too. He's a lineman. I'm a center. I can snap it. Let's go. Obviously, I'm not an expert on this topic, the quarterback sneak and analytics, but if you watch the Kelsey brothers, they have a podcast, and it's an unbelievable podcast, and they talk about how it's the most important play and even the hardest play to execute. Obviously, you can ask the Bills against the Vikings about the quarterback sneak, but I want to keep it a little bit quicker and faster today. Thanks for everyone that's watching the last few videos. Just QB sneak it, and sometimes just kick it, or don't. Have a sense of the moment. Thank you. Bye-bye.